May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, item 2, Your Lordship. The case of the petitioner is under consideration, Your Lordship, for regularization of service under the scheme. So, Your Lordship, it's a matter of time, 4 weeks' time may be granted, Your Lordship.
What scheme?
A scheme for regularization for work charge employee.
Your Lordship, if I may, Your Lordship, since I'm eligible for regularization, the admitted and derivative in a position. So if Your Lordship will also be disposed of Your Lordship recommending.
Let us see if they can finish it.
Yes, Lordship.
It's at MRC stage, Your Lordship.
Okay. Heard Mr. Subhamati, Leonard, counsel for the petitioner. MSS Mary Leonard, you are the now senior
Senior, Your Lordship.
senior government advocate submits that the case of the petitioner is under consideration for regularization of his service and therefore praise for 4 weeks time.
Lordship.
Stop. Praise allowed. List of the 4 weeks.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Lordship.
MSS Mary Leonard, you are the now senior.
Senior.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, item number
Case
32.
of the petitioner is under consideration.
Kindly grant me 3 weeks of time since I'm waiting for instruction. I'm yet to receive instruction, compensation.
You are the
Government,
governor.
Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this matter is pertaining to completion and appointment, so a short date may be given, Lordship.
Okay. Your good name, please.
Lucknow Pom, Lordship.
Heard Mr. L. Pom, the counsel for the petition. On request made by Mr.
Ajumli, sometime.
Leonard, government.
Lordship.
How much time do you require? 2 weeks?
3 weeks, Lordship. Since after I receive again, I have to send to obtain the signature. So Lordship.
3
kindly-
weeks time is allowed to file counter affidavit. List up to 3 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, please.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 31, Your Lordship.
Yes.
For respondent number 6, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, we are yet to file our affidavit, Your Lordship. If
Who appears for the petitioner? State has filed affidavit.
No, Your Lordship. We yet to file an affidavit, Your Lordship.
You also want to file affidavit?
Yes, Your Lordship. Time for giving.
Okay, your good name, please.
Boston Longcomber, Your Lordship.
Mr. M. Longcomber, and the government advocate. Appearing for state respondents. And Mr. M. Solo,
Lordship.
Leonard counsel appearing for the respond number
6,
6, jointly praised for how much time?
3 weeks time.
3 weeks time to file the respective counter affidavits. Praise allowed. List up to 3 weeks.
Must oblige, Your Lordship.
Yes, Your Lordship, I'd like to mention item 19, 22, 23, and 24. Lordship, I'm representing a total of 9 respondents.
1 minute, 1 minute. Item 19,
19, 22, 23, and 27.
23,
27,
3 read petitions.
4, 27,
No. 19,
19, 22,
22,
23,
okay.
and
And
27.
27.
Yes. Lordship, kindly allow 2 weeks time to file a affidavit in position.
You are paying for which respondent?
I'm representing 9 respondents in total.
Yes, who appears for petitioner?
Yes, Lordship, we have a
Do you have any objections?
No, Lordship.
Okay, heard, Mr.
Abel IMA, but Lordship, here, the notice is awaited for respondent number 12.
In which matter?
This is the analogous matter.
No, in which case notice is awaited on respondent 12?
Item number 19. Tim se comes.
Okay. Heard Mr. Abil Ayunil and the counsel for the petitions. On request made by MS. Your Mabini, Leonard counsel appearing for the respondent number
Respondent number 5, 6, and 7.
5, 6, and in all the petitions.
Yes, 5, 6, and 7 for the WPC 188.
Appearing for 5, 8, and 7 in the C188 of 2023.
And respondent
How
number
much
9,
time will require?
2 weeks time, Your Lordship.
2 weeks time is allowed to file counter affidavit. List these matters up to 2 weeks.
Lordship.
For admission, item number 1.
May I please, Lordship? I may be allowed further time of 2 weeks to file my affidavit in reply to the affidavit of opposition filed by the state respondents as well as the private respondents, my lord.
Okay, Mr. N. Lunkumar, on the counsel for the petition, is allowed further 2 weeks time to file reply to the counter filed by the state respondents as well as the private respondents. List up to 2 weeks.
Obliged, my lord.
For admission, item number 2.
I think he is already the order is already passed.
For admission, item number 3. Three to 17.
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is asking for this salary, air salary, Lordship. And then, Lordship, I have an information from a client that I would like to bring to the notice of this honorable court that on one occasion, we all were called in a meeting, and then the authority has requested us to wait for some time, and then he wanted to pay in two installment. So we agreed, but though it is not in written. So after that meeting, now it's almost 4 or 5 months. It is not considered, and then no reply has been done. So my humble submission before this honorable court is that if this honorable court may dispose of this case by giving a direction, because there is no denial that we are in the department, Lordship. So we are just asking the our wait for our salary, Lordship. May I please, my lord? Lordship, in these matters, the respondent department, that is the veterinary and animal husbandry, they have sent the prior comment by annexing 1 notifications. Now, in that notifications has been issued by the planning and coordination department, wherein the respondent department is now basing that on these notifications, stating that because of issuance of these notifications, the deductions of 2% that normally the department make on account of any contract works that has been issued, because the petitioners are working under the executive engineers, under the executive engineer wings of these veterinary and animal husbandry, Your Lordship. And that is how their salaries has been paid because of the deduction.
What do you mean by deduction?
Lordship, this is the reason why I have sought clarifications from the department.
How can you have a 2% deduction?
Yes, exactly, Your Lordship, because not only that, Your Lordship, the notifications actually says otherwise. So I have sought clarification
Where's the
from
notification?
Lordship.
You are appointed as work charge.
Lordship.
Your Lordship, some work charge on scale of pay and some on fixed pay, my lord. Now, Your Lordship, if you refer the last para I have marked it, Your Lordship, here they are saying that this is the reason why they could not do it. However, Your Lordship, the notification actually says otherwise.
So here it says that
Yes.
the 2% should not be included.
Yes, exactly, Your Lordship. Then, Your Lordship, I have sought clarifications from the department. And Your Lordship, by a letter dated 9th of April 2024, they have sent the clarifications. Lordship, now they are stating that because the finance department has not sanctioned their salary, therefore that they are unable to pay. However, Your Lordship, having said that, since the prayer,
Is the finance a party?
no, Your Lordship, not a party here. However, Your Lordship, if I may be allowed to make one more submission, the prayer made in the writ petition by the petitioners is very limited to the extent that they are asking the respondent department to consider the request made by the petitioners to pay their salary. Since it is a limited prayer, Your Lordship,
From which period you have not got your salary?
Lordship, it's since December 2000, Lordship.
2000.
Lordship. Almost
for 4 years, Lordship.
December 2000,
2020.
Or 2020, Lordship.
2020,
Lordship.
up to date.
Up to date, Lordship.
And you're serving as work charge
Lordship.
employees
Lordship.
under which department?
Under this veterinary and animal husbandry, Lordship.
You're all sectional assistants?
Some, my very similar, but all are different in different posts. But all are class three, class three. Some are, Lordship, this is the present petitioner is a sectional assistants, but some are.
Who are the others? This is sectional assistant. Then,
Lordship, in the next petition, the petitioner is working as work charge mason helper, Lordship. Mason helper,
and then,
that is in the 137. And in Lordship, in 138, Lordship. The petitioner is serving as a work charge carpentry helper, Lordship. In this petition number 138 of 2003. Work
mason
charge,
helper is fixed.
Lordship.
Then the other one,
Lordship, in this petition number 138, with WBC 138, the petitioner is working as work charge carpentry helper, Lordship.
hmm,
Then in Lordship, in 139, the petitioner is serving as Lordship. Work charge night together, Lordship. Work charge night together. This is the 139.
so you all work charge employees.
Lordship. So though they are in different name of the occupation is different, but they are having similar prayer. And then they are working under the same department, Lordship. So a command order may be passed by December board. Because the prayer are all same, Lordship.
Yeah.
Lordship.
So are you considering the matter or not?
Lordship, now as per the submission made by the,
Have you made any
Yes.
representation?
Lordship, in the earlier question, we have made a representation, but that was not considered. That's why we came to this honorable court. And then after the filing of this petition, we all were called in the office by the
Okay.
authority, Lordship.
Heard Mr. S. Damjan, the counsel for the petition. Also heard Mr. Enangami,
Lordship,
Leonard Senior,
Lordship.
Leonard Senior Government Advocate for the state respondents. Stop. Para. All district petitions are being disposed of by this common judgment order. Inasmuch as they're seeking the same release, i.e. prayer for release of the error selling for the period 2020 up to date. Stop. All the petitioners in all the writ petitions are working as work charge, are work charge employees under different categories
Lordship.
on fixed pay as well as and some on scale pay. Stop. The grievance of the petitioners before this court is that they have not been paid their salaries with effect from December 2020 up to date. Stop. It is the further case of the petitioners that they have made representations to the concerned authorities. However, the representations have not been considered, and having left with no other option, they have approached this court by way of the present writ petitions. Stop. para Mr. K. Angamil and the senior government.
N. Angamil.
N. Angamil and the senior government advocate submits that a direction be issued to the concerned authorities to consider the case of the petitioners for payment of the area salaries after verification as to whether they have rendered the service. Stop. Para. Recording the submission made by the senior government advocate. This batch of writ petitions are being disposed of with a direction to the respondents, particularly the respondents
3, Your Lordship.
3 and
3 and 4. 3 and 4, my lord.
particularly respondents 3 and 4, to have a verification as to whether the petitioners have actually been discharging the duties from December 2020 up to date. Stop. Draft on verification, comma, if it is found that the petitioners have been discharging the duties as work charge employees, comma, their salaries should be paid to them within a period of 3 weeks.
Lordship, the sometime may begin because Your Lordship, there are not just one petitioners, Your Lordship. So
Within a period of
60 days, my lord,
2 months
Lordship.
from the date of receipt of a copy of the order of dispatch. With the aforesaid observations and directions, these writ petitions are disposed.
Heavily obliged, my lord.
For admission, item number 30.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, I received the affidavit of opposition from the state. This is a compassion matter case. Your lordship, I played the matter may be disposed of today.
Okay. What is your case?
Your lordship. The petitioner father was working as a UDA on the NST. And he died in harness. He died in harness on 16/4/2019. Thereafter, immediately, your lordship, immediately, an application was put up before the respondent requesting, praying that her case, the petition's case may be considered for.
When was the application filed?
Your Honor, 18th, 18/4/16.
18?
18/4/16. Your Honor,
Where's that application?
Your Honor, application is at page number 22. Here the date is not mentioned. But if you could kindly turn to page number 43, that is the representation, and there it is mentioned as paragraph number 1. The undersigned being the legitimate daughter of the deceased file application before the Assistant General Manager NST parent, which was addressed to your good office on 18/4/2019. Your Honor, along with the applications, all her education qualifications, including her masters, were submitted to consider. Your Honor, if you would also kindly turn to page number 31. This is very important one. Page 31.
Yes.
Your Honor, this is a letter written by the Assistant GM of Nagaland NST to the GM NST. Where in the subject is mentioned forwarding of application. It is mentioned, I have the honor to forward here with the application of Miss So-and-so, daughter of that so-and-so, under parent district for your kind consideration and necessary action. So this is supporting day, and this is was issued in the day on the date 22/4/2019. Your Honor, so they have admitted that they have received, and it was forwarded by the Assistant General Manager to the General Manager, along with all our application, Your Honor. Thereafter, after a lapse of many years also, it was never considered. Therefore, the petitioner filed an RTI application, which is in the next page, page number 32. Your Honor, and as per the reply, which is at page number 33,
Yes.
the query to the this thing for appointment for the to furnish it's where number 2, furnish the names, date of application received, and date of appointment of employees appointed on compulsion ground. Specify the vacancy post against which the applicant was appointed. So in reply to this query, which they have enclosed at page number 33. They have mentioned it as entered it as nil, Your Honor. And in the next page, that is page number 34. Your Honor, you'll find that, Lordship, you'll find that at query number 1, details of employees died in harness with effect from 2010 till the, here the name of the petitioner's father is not there, it's missing. And query number 3, details of application received on compassionate ground with effect from 2010 till date. Here also the name of the applicant, the petitioner, that is the petitioner, her name was missing here. Thereafter, they made verbal communication with the respondent also, and for which they assured that this matter will be taken care of. But after that, since there was no response, another RTI was filed, Your Honor. That is at page number 36. Page number 35, Project.
Yes.
Here, the question is, we have furnished the names of all the employees retiring between the so, and especially number 2, furnish the name list of all the employees appointed between the year 2018 to 2023. Also furnish your appointment orders and enclose advertisement notification for appointment if any. Your Honor, the reply is at page number 37.
Yes.
Your Lordship, you will find that between the year 2018 to 2023, out of the 153 appointees, the department appointed 22 LDAs between the said year through backdoor. Your Honor, because it is mentioned very clearly the mode of appointment that their appointments were through government approval. Your Honor, these appointments were made after the petitioner had submitted her application, because that is also mentioned, and the 2 appointments were made, but the petitioner was never given the chance, Your Honor. And Your Honor, in the page 40,
Yes.
Your Honor, if I may, here another person, this order was passed in the year 2019, 16/7/19. Here, another employee, another person was appointed temporarily on probation to the post of LDA against the demise of the petition's father. So the name of the father is also there, because against the post, against vacancy created by the demise of the petition's father, another person. So this is an admitted fact, Your Honor. Therefore, Your Honor, a representation was also submitted, which is at page number 43. It was submitted and it was received on 14/3/2023. Your Honor, until that, there has been no response, Your Honor.
What is the response of the state?
Your Lordship, as I've mentioned in my affidavit in opposition, in page 3, paragraph 5, the second paragraph, I've been told that as far as the documents in the application of the petitioner, which was alleged to have been submitted on 2019, it was misplaced and they could not find it. Hence, when the RTI, that during the time of the RTI, they could not furnish, reflect her name in the compassionate list. And as regards to the name of the father, the department was not informed by the concerned authority regarding the demise of the employee during the time of the RTI, when the RTI was filed. Hence, however, on receipt of this writ petition, the department does not deny that they have forwarded this, the application of the petitioner, Your Lordship. And since records, they could not find any records in the office, they are not able at present to.
No, how can you say that you don't have the records when you forwarded the letter?
Yes, Your Lordship. That's on clarification. I was informed that then only from 2022 that they have started to maintain records for
No.
compassionate list.
What I'm saying is the petitioner made her application on 18/4/2019.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Correct. Then the application was forwarded on 22nd of April 2019.
Yes.
By the Assistant General Manager.
Yes.
To the General Manager.
Yes.
So what do you have to say on this?
That's what, in that regard, Your Lordship, After diligent search, they could not find the records that her application and her documents in the office, which was submitted on 2019.
Hmm.
And hence they could not put her on the list.
Then what happened to her representation? The
On-
second representation?
Yes, on this, I'm informed that since there's no documents related to this attached with this representation. But I mean, the representation was received, but since there was no annex documentation, they could not put her in the list of compassionate list, whether for grade 3 or grade 4. They could not cite. However, the department submits that her case will be considered.
When?
That is,
Your Honor, if I may.
yes,
On.
as per her time, but the list, I believe they would have to submit the documents again.
Where's the seniority list of the applications for appointment on?
They could not provide that with mentioning the name of the petitioner, Your Lordship, since they could not find her documents in the office, Your Lordship.
Then you submit the fresh documents.
Your Honor, okay, I will accordingly. Your Honor, but in the meantime, I have a small prayer. Your Honor, there is also an addendum which your Lordship must be aware of. It says that which I have enclosed at page number 45.
Yes.
It says that insertion of para 11, compassion appointment made to group C and D posts under this scheme shall be strictly in order of date of death, and first preference shall always be given against those who have died earlier and who fulfills all other eligibility criteria. So it is the chronological order should be as per the date of death, Your Honor. And as per the RTA reply, which they have replied earlier, which is at page number 34. Lordship at query number 3. If you kindly check out the query number 3, you'll find that the date of application received by the first applicant, it is 10/9/2014. So, Your Lordship,
10/9/2019.
10/9/2019. I'm sure even the state will consider the fact that my father expired first and my application was actually put up first before the authority. It is just that they have misplaced it for the reason based on the term. And it also admitted the fact that my father, the petitioner's father, was serving as an employee of the department, Your Lordship. And therefore, my prayer is that the name of the fathers should be mentioned. The name of the petitioner's father should be mentioned as one of the employee who died in harness. Secondly, my serial number should be at serial number 1 as per the addendum of 2019, and that I may be appointed in any grade 3 post, Your Honor.
Yes.
Lordship, as per the direction of this court, we can accommodate the list, the new revised list for the compassionate appointees.
Can you do it?
I believe so, Lordship, since either they resubmit the documents or whether this will suffice, Your Lordship, the documents in this petition.
You submit your documents and then I will say that your application should be deemed to have been made on 18/4/2019.
Yes.
And as per the addendum of the so and so, your case should be considered within a period of 3 months. All right. But Mr.
Nimatushi.
Nimatushi, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr.
M. Longcomer. Your Lordship.
M. Longcomer, learned governor
Yes, Your Lordship.
for all the respondents.
Yes, Your Lordship.
For all the respondents. Stop. The father of the petitioner, led I. Lanuchubao, died in harness while serving as
UTA,
UDA
the parent district.
in the
Nagaland State Transport Department.
Nagaland State Transport Department,
Parent district.
parent district, isn't it? Parent district. Stop. Drafter, comma. The petitioner made an application on 18/4/2019, praying for appointment on compassionate grounds. Where was that? Stop. Para. Where is the compassionate appointment notification memorandum?
Your Lordship, it is at page number 41. This is the scheme, Your Honor.
It is the it is the case of the petition that the state government, through the Department of Personal and Administrative Reforms, within bracket Administrative Reforms Branch, has issued an office memorandum dated 17 September 2015 on the subject of revised compassionate appointment scheme for state government employees who die in harms. Stop. Under the said scheme, where's the appropriate one?
Lordship, para 2, 3, 4, 6, and 10.
It is provided that appointment on compassionate grounds will be given only to the spouse, comma, spouse or comma, son or daughter only, and such compassionate appointments shall be made only on regular basis to direct recruitment post. Stop. The scheme further stipulates that the compassionate appointments may be made to post falling under the combined direct recruitment quota of Group C or D. Stop.
Lordship, my everyone. Here, the vacancy, the commission appointment, the percentage has been enhanced from 5% to 50%, which is clearly stipulated at paragraph 4.
Further, the ceiling for compassionate appointment of 5% of direct recruitment vacancies in Group C and Group D has been done away with and enhanced to 50% of vacancies
During a year.
during a year. Stop. The said office memorandum. No, where's that addendum?
Page 45.
Page 45.
Thereafter, cancel it. The Department of Personal and Administrative Reforms issued another addendum on 9th of April 2019 in continuation of the office memorandum dated, what is this, 17th September 2015, wherein it is provided that the compassionate appointments made to Group C and D post under the scheme shall be strictly in order of date of death, and first preference shall be given against those who have died earlier and who fulfill all other eligibility criteria. Stop. Para. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that as the father of the petitioner died on 16/4/2019, and on 4/2019, she had met her, the petitioner had met her application on 18/4/2019. Stop. However, comma, as no steps were taken, the petitioner through the RTI had requested for certain information on 17/10/2022 before the Public Information Officer, Office of the General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, Dimapur, Nagaland. Stop. In reply to the application, in reply to the RTI application, comma, the department responded by reply on 17/11/2022. Stop. In the said reply, particularly to query number 3. No, particularly with regard to query number 1. With I details of employees tied in harness with effect from 2010 till date. The name of the petitioner's father has not been included. Stop. Further, comma, i.e. details of applications received on compassionate grounds with effect from 2010 till date. The application of the petitioner, which was made on 18/4/2019, has not been reflected, and the first application for appointment on compassionate grounds is shown as 10/9/2010. Correct? Stop. 2019. Stop. Learned counsel for petitioner therefore submits that as the petitioner had already made her application on 18/4/2019, the petitioner should be first considered for appointment on compassionate grounds. Inasmuch as per the reply given to the petitioner in terms of her RTI information, the name of the petitioner's application appears to be the first application, i.e. 18/4/2019. Stop. Para. The respondents number 1 to 4 has filed contra affidavits. Stop. Learned government advocate, on the basis of the contra affidavit filed by the respondent 1 to 4, submits that the department has misplaced the affidavit, the application made by the petitioner on 18/4/2019, despite the same being forwarded by the
Assistant General Manager.
Assistant General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, Perun Nagaland, by the what is it, being forwarded by the so and so by forwarding letter dated 22/4/2019 and addressed to the General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, Nagaland Department. Stop. He also submits that as the application of the petitioner has been misplaced, the name of the petitioner could not be inserted in the list of appointments to be made on compassionate grounds in terms of the OM dated 17 September 2015, as well as the addendum dated 9th of April 2019. Stop. It is further submitted that the department will consider the appointment of the petitioner on compassionate grounds However, for such consideration, a reasonable period of time is required, comma, para. After hearing the learned counsel for the petitioners, and after hearing the learned counsel for the parties, and on consideration of the materials available on record, this court has noticed that the petitioner had made her application on 18/4/2019, which was duly forwarded by the Assistant General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, Peren Nagaland, to the General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, Nagaland Dimapur, on 22/4/2019. Thereafter, comma, nothing transpires to have happened for consideration of the case of the petitioner for appointment on compassionate grounds. Stop. Para. This court has also considered the reply of the department to the RTI application made by the petitioner on 17/10/2022. Stop. With regard to the details of employees who died in harness after 2010, comma, it appears the name of the petitioner's father has not been inserted in the said category. Further, comma, with regard to applications made for appointment on received or for appointment on compassionate grounds, it is also seen that the name of the petitioner has not been included in the said category. Stop. Para. This court has also considered the representation dated 14/3/2023 made by the petitioner and addressed to the General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, Nagaland Dimapur, which by itself is giving in detail the the representation dated so and so, addressed to so and so, wherein it is specifically stated that she has made her application on 18/4/2019, and the same was forwarded to the General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, on 22/4/2019. Stop. Para. After considering the submission made by the learned government advocate, that the department is ready to consider the case of petition for appointment on compassionate grounds. However, the department is handicapped in as much as they have misplaced the representation made by the petitioner. This court directs the petitioner to file a detailed representation application for appointment on compassionate grounds before the whom?
The General Manager.
Before the General Manager. General Manager, Nagaland State Transport, Nagaland Dimapur.
Your Honor, in grade 3 post. Grade C.
Oblique respondent number 3. For appointment to either to a grade 3 post. No, you will not be, you cannot have a grade 3 post. You have the group C or D.
Group C.
You cannot have you can't claim for group C. You will have to be at the C or D for appointment to any vacancies under group C or group D in terms of the office memorandum dated 17
September
page
41.
17 September 2015 and the addendum dated 9th April 2019. Stop. Let such applications be made within a period of 2 weeks from the date of this order. Stop. Draft, comma, the response number 3 shall consider the application made by the petition and consider her case for appointment on compassionate grounds within a period of 3 months from the date of receipt of the application. Stop. It is made clear that the outcome of the consideration by the response number 3 shall be communicated to the petitioner forthwith. The petition is important, disposed of.
Oblige, your lordship. Yes.
How many cases are done? Two more. 33 and 34. Okay, 33 and 34, I'll take up at 2 o'clock.
For orders, item number 33.
May I please, your lordship?
Uh,
Your lordship, kindly grant us 2 weeks' time to file a reply.
reply.
Yes, your lordship.
Okay, MS.
This is on,
Have you filed your affidavit with regard to dusty service?
no, your lordship, we'll be filing it within the week.
MS
This is on your solo.
and solo. Learned counsel for the petition. Whereas for
2 weeks' time to file a reply.
2 weeks time to file reply to the counter filed by the respondent number
1, 2,
One,
and
two,
3.
1, 2, and 3. Learned counsel for petition also submits that affidavit with regard to dusty service on the respond number 9 will be filed within 1 week,
Yes, your lordship.
list after 2 weeks.
My lord, if my presence can kindly be reflected, I am
Okay.
appearing for respondents. 1, 2, and 3.
Just before just before that, Mr. Cindy Younger, learned counsel appears for respondents.
1, 2, and 3, my lord. I am obliged.
For hearing, item number 34.
May I please, lordship? On the incident petition is, the petition hearing is a retired government servant, retired as functional manager in the Directorate of Industries and Commerce. He was retired in the year 2011, my lord. But till date, his pensionary benefits has been not granted to the petitioner, my lord. My lord, what happened was, after the petitioner was released from service, since his pensionary benefits were not granted to the petitioner, he have approached this honorable court by filing WBC 150 of 2019.
Where that?
The petition, the order is at page number 32, my lord. Page number 32, in Executive. And then this honorable court has directed that in view of the submission made by the state government advocate that the case of the petitioners is under process. The petition was closed with the direction to complete within 3 months. Since it was not done, again, the petitioners have filed a contempt petition 14 of 2021.
Where is that?
Annexure I, page number 36. And then in the contempt petition, the learned counsel for the state has made a submission that the case of the petition is placed before the cabinet for consideration, and in view of which the contempt petition was closed. But my lord, since after these orders also, since the case of the petitioner for release of pensionary benefits has not been considered, the petitioner have to file this instant writ petition. My lord, what happened now is that the limited prayer of the petitioner is only for direction to process and complete the pensionary process so that he'll get all the pensionary entitlements, whatever is entitled to him. But in view of non-processing of his case, the petitioner has been deprived. And then the state respondents have filed this affidavits opposition stating that these steps which they have taken. But in the other hand, the AG in the affidavit opposition stated that they have not received any documents from the department, and it is between the petitioner and the department. And then as and when the documents of the petitioner will be received, they will process. So the limited prayer is just for process of the pensioner, the pension papers of the petitioner, and release all the benefits, which whatever is entitled to him alone. The petitioner was released by order dated 27/7/2011, my lord. That is at page number 31 in Exhibit F. My lord, order dated 27 July 2011. Order in terms of section 3(1) and section 3(2) of the Nagaland Retirement from Public Employment, Second Amendment Act 2010, which comes into force with effect from 31st October 2009 in terms of the government of Nagaland, PNR notification number so and so dated 7 August 2009. The following employees of the government of Nagaland serving under the Department of Industry and Commerce, whose names and particulars are enclosed in Annex 1 are hereby released on retirement with effect from 31/10/2009 on completion of 35 years of age. My lord.
Yes.
Yes.
Your Lordship, in my affidavit, a paragraph, I have categorically stated what has happened. Initially, when
Have
the,
you seen the cabinet memorandum?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Cabinet decision, not a
The,
memorandum.
yes, the cabinet has taken a decision to recover from the petitioner, my lord. But I have intimated this issue with the petitioner also, but now the petitioner is afraid that if again another litigation is filed, it may again prolong the matter because he's now aged old man also. He can barely walk now. So what he said was, if I again challenge his, well, he said like before he died, he want to at least stay this out of his pensionary benefit. That's what he said. And then he's afraid that this may again delay the matter. So what I would suggest, request this honorable court, give a direction to process, and then regarding the recovery, that will be subsequent.
You're not even getting provisional.
Nothing. He has not been paid leave engagement, also nothing, provision, nothing.
How can you do this?
Because his pension
How
process,
can you do this?
no, Your Lordship, initially we processed
Yeah.
when he was released, but then when the pension papers were processed, inquiry came from the AG stating that the petitioner has withdrawn excess pay and allowances. So for that, a committee to be set up.
How
and
long is the petitioner's overstay in service?
1 year, 9 months. This to happen, Your Lordship, an inquiry was set up. So the inquiry submitted its report also. The inquiry report is annexed as Annex 3. And here the findings of the inquiry committee were kindly be allowed to read out. The inquiry
That
committee,
I've seen.
yes, Your Lordship.
Issue is this. Have you seen Rafiq Masi's case?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Now recovery, is it possible?
But Your Lordship, the cabinet's decision was that
Maybe cabinet decision is there, but is the cabinet above the law or the law above the cabinet?
then Your Lordship,
That is one part. But then how about the other leave engagements, gratuity, DCR, what is it, DCRG or something?
CIS.
DRCG or something. All this,
moreover, there is no disciplinary proceeding pending also.
at what stage is what is the stage now with regard to the petitioner's pensionary?
Your Lordship, from the department, all papers were processed and sent to the AG office, Your Lordship. And
When did you send it?
this was done long time back, as soon as the petitioner was released from service. And in 2015, the query came up from the AG regarding that.
You were released on 2011.
11, my lord. It's more than 13 years now.
So Your Lordship, from here, from the department side, everything was given to the AG. From here, the matter got stuck, Your Lordship.
On the other hand, as per the affidavit of the
And but
AG,
the
they are saying that they have not received anything.
Your Lordship,
Where's the AG's query
Annexure 1, Your Lordship.
of your affidavit?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Annexure 1.
Right copies at page 9.
Where's the original copy?
Page 8, Your Lordship.
Okay. No, after you send it to the AG's office
Yes, your lordship.
in 2015,
This letter came in 2015 to the,
after that, this letter came in 2015.
Yes, your
After
lordship.
that, you had an inquiry. correct?
yes, your lordship.
PNA department
Yes.
had the inquiry, found that the date of birth of the petitioner is not correct, is a false certificate of false. And inquiry board was constituted. Then the inquiry gave his findings, correct?
Yes, your lordship.
So the finding says 50% recovery,
Yes, your
correct?
lordship.
After that, you put it up to the cabinet.
To the PNR,
To the PNR, your lordship.
the PNR said that the recovery should not be made since the petitioner served for that period.
After it was sent to the cabinet.
Yes, your lordship.
Then he approached his court.
This was of the during the pendency of this writ petition.
No, you first approached in 2019,
Yes,
correct?
yes, my lord.
WBC 150.
Yes, my lord. 150.
That was disposed on 17 to 2021.
Yes, my lord.
Then contempt was filed.
Yes,
Contempt says complete the process.
yes,
Then cabinet. After this cabinet decision,
yes, after this cabinet decision.
which was taken on 23rd March 2022.
Yes. But the
Wha-
petitioner
what-
was, the
What
petitioner,
happened? after
the
this?
petitioner was not aware of this.
The cabinet's decision was published on 24th March 2022. After this, the cabinet decision was intimated to the petitioner, your lordship, by letter dated 26 July 2022.
Then what happened?
Then, your lordship, after we have,
Is he supposed to come and give back the money? If you want to recover, you can recover from his retirement benefits.
yes,
Yes.
your lordship.
What is the difficulty? See, petitioner is not objecting to his recovery because he's an aged man, though it is not permissible in law. Though it is not permissible in law for recovery at this stage. But he is not objecting, correct? Petitioner is not objecting to recovery.
He don't want the recovery, but if he object, he's afraid that if he object, again, it may
So
be.
the normal process is that you have to answer back to the Accountant General's query, which was made in 2015, saying that this recovery has to be made. And the Accountant General will do the needful. Have you done that? You just take instructions and come back, we'll take it up on Monday.
Tuesday, Monday is a pleading.
Okay, whatever this Tuesday, Wednesday, anything.
Then, your lordship, if I may be given a few days, let the matter come up on Thursday. Thursday.
Okay, heard Mr. N. Longkumar, learned counsel for the petitioner. MSAI. Learned
Government advocate, your lordship.
government advocate. Prays for some time to enable her to receive instructions as to the steps taken by the state respondents after the cabinet decision dated 23rd March 2022. Stop. Place alert. List the matter on Thursday's what date? 20. You take
Yes, Your
instruction. See, this is a simple matter. You write back to the AG, recovery, maybe he's not happy as per law. It is also not permissible. But since that recovery, you have not met any orders for recovery also.
He has no order, only intimation.
You've just sent an intimation.
Yes, Your
That is not the proper way of doing things. If you want to have a recovery, you can have the recovery from his retirement
Yes.
benefits.
Yes, Your Lordship.
In the subsequent order,
So you give that instruction to your clients.
Yes, Your Lordship.
After that, let us see what happens.
Okay.
Otherwise, we can dispose it of on Thursday.
right,
This can.
सब अपना अपना काम करते हैं ये मातोश्री और मैडम